This is our national highlight. In this edition, we'll bring up Angola's participation at the 69th session of the United Nations General Assembly. At the headquarters of this international organization in New York, all has been put in place for the heads of state and government to attend this great event. The 69th UN session started on September 24th with an address by the Secretary General Ban Ki-moon and heads of state like the US President Barack Obama and Brazilian Dilma Rousseff. The presence of Angola, which had been recording a remarkable economic growth over the last few years, was outstanding. The Angolan delegation that stayed in New York for more than 10 days of hard work was headed by the Vice President of the Republic, Manuel Vicente, on behalf of the head of state, José Eduardo Santos. Addressing the event, Manuel Vicente said that the Angolan government defends reforms in the United Nations. The Angolan executive defends reforms and revitalization of the United Nations system and claims the African continent's right for a seat among the permanent members of the Security Council. To the Vice President, the UN reform must be in line with the current international context. The reform must reflect an equitable geographic representation by extending the number of its permanent members. On the other hand, Manuel Domingos Vicente expressed Angola's readiness to help settle the conflicts still prevailing in the world. The Republic of Angola supports the efforts towards enhancing the UN capacity in the management of crises and considers dialogue and negotiation the best ways to settle conflicts. In this regard, Angola is committed to the process of pacification in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Central African Republic, and in the Great Lakes region. Still in the international plan, Angola also reiterated the need for an end to the economic and financial embargo on Cuba. As to the internal affairs, the Vice President spoke of the executive's commitment to increase the provision of essential social services to the population. Angola is implementing the 2013-2017 development plan to increase the supply of social services to the population and diversify the economy. May I appeal to the active participation of the national and foreign citizens in keeping the present economic and social growth trends. Addressing Adina to honor his participation in the debates of the 69th session of the UN General Assembly, the Vice President stated, Angola pledged, in case of election of a non-permanent member of the UN Security Council, to work with its partners to find solutions to the serious problems facing the international community and make an effective contribution to the international peace and security. Manuel Vicente, who also attended the World Climate Summit, informed that the reduction in emissions of carbon in the atmosphere is a relevant matter. The protection to the nature and reduction in emission of carbon into the atmosphere are topics of relevance to sustainable development. The summit is thus an instrument of innovation, opportunities and challenges, but also of more and more global action, collaboration and cooperation for the common interests that unite the countries with a view to sustainability and protection of life on the planet. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in our next edition.